Yeah. Can I share something with you? Can I bring up something real quick? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I just want to talk about this as a subject because I used to say this kind of in a whisper, and as time keeps going by, I keep saying it louder and louder, and I'm saying it louder and louder because I hope it'll change. But this is a really important topic, and it goes back to the heart of the tweet. So that you referenced me. So when I talk to Black leadership, Republican, Democrat, wherever I go, and I talk about the importance of HBCUs, total support. I mean, of course, total support. I mean, it doesn't take any effort at all. Be like, HBCUs are so important in that. When I talk to white Republicans, conservatives, I get really, really good support. Really good support. Senator Marco Rubio, Senator Rick Scott, former Senator George Lemieux, Jeb Bush, who's a friend of mine. I mean, conservative guys I talk to, and they're like fans of Bethune Cookman, fans of FAMU, so supportive, right? And of course, and all the friends in that. Who is not supportive? White Democrat. White
Mm,
Democrat. If a white person goes on social media and says they're woke, I'm 100% sure they're never going to give a penny to Florida A&M.
wow.
100%.
Wow.
But if they're anti woke and they're white,
Mm-hmm.
they're a prospect. So that is a very fascinating dynamic, right? That's a fascinating dynamic that black, conservative Republican, HBCUs, that comes together really well. And when I sent the tweet, that went out, my target audience was not alums of HBCUs. My target audience was not black. My target audience was white, conservative, Christian Republicans, because that is who I'm trying to raise money from. That was the point. It wasn't to them, right? People get mad sometimes when I say that Donald Trump, as president, gave more support to HBCUs than any other U.S. president ever. And I'm like, guys, listen to me. Why am I saying that? I'm not saying that to try to endorse President Trump. I'm not trying to get you to switch your party affiliations. I'm trying to get people that voted for Trump to write checks to HBCUs. That's what I'm trying to do, right? That's not, I'm trying to get somebody to switch parties. I'm trying to say, now I will say this. Do I want HBCU grads in the inner circle of the Republican Party? Yes. Yes, I do. I also want them in the Democratic Party. Yes, yes, I do. Absolutely. I would love to see large Republican student groups at HBCUs and large Democratic recruits at HBCUs. Why is that? Because if Democrats believe they always have the black vote and Republicans believe they'll never have the black vote has lost its power. We need Democrats and Republicans going, Florida A&M, we need to make sure they're happy and pleased with us. We need to be going by and talking to them. Florida A&M College of Law. It's located in downtown Orlando. It's in the heart of the I-4 corridor. I hope every single presidential candidate, Republican, Democrat, looks at the map and goes, man, California's going blue, Texas going red, Florida, we don't know. I-4 corridor, big old circle, Family College of Law. I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. I better show up there. I better show up there and meet with leadership. Because by golly, I better be listening and talking to those folks. That's important to me. So for me, I will never ask you for a penny for Florida A&M. Not doing it. Not my job. My job is to get people who don't know what FAMU is. They can't even pronounce it right, but their heart is good. They or their heart's open to being good. Let's say it like that. And they have influence and they have affluence. And I can go to them and say, hey, FAMU, Bethune Cookman, Howard, Morehouse, Spelman, Clark, Fisk, these places can help you solve your problems. Let me think about this. When I spoke at the Capitol, I told that audience, I'm like, if you're a small or medium-sized company, don't create a DEI committee. Don't do it. Take all the money and time and energy you would put in the committee and just adopt your local HBCU. You're gonna say, oh, we're gonna hire a head of DEI. We're gonna pay them $95,000 a year plus benefits, blah 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 blah. We're in for 120 grand a year for the next 5 years. No, write the $120,000 check to an HBCU, or maybe pick four, cut it up, and adopt them and guest lecture. I had a guy tell me, I'm a constitutional attorney. Well, believe in the Constitution. Great. Why don't you write a big check, endow a scholarship, Family College of Law, and then volunteer to guest lecture every semester. And you can go in as a practicing attorney and say, I'm a constitutional attorney, and you can share that, and they can listen to you. Doesn't mean I agree with you, but that's part of the educational. Let's get exposure to all kinds of people, right? So these companies are creating these DEI. They don't even know what they're doing. It's all over the place. And then they start talking about CRT and all this kind of crap. Guys, stop. Go back to these universities, invest in them, write the check, show up, mentor, guest lecture, bring the interns in, bring the students in, develop a relationship, right? Coach and listen and receive, and then hire those alums, right? That's the game changer. That's the thing that needs to be changing going forward, right? And by the way, you should have some friends that are Republican, they're black. And you should have friends that are independent. And you should have some friends that are Democrat. And you can disagree on policy issues. You can say, gosh, I think more taxes, less taxes, or abortion or gun control. And you can disagree and be best friends. You can disagree and be best friends as long as your heart is in the right place of trying to help society, right?